And you know what? I think it's actually working. Cool. Give it another minute. Just do a few more last minute checks, and then we're gonna be good to go. Now, let's see. I already made the split, so we can either go church route or we can go Edelgard route. But I think I'm gonna start with Edelgard route. Oh yeah, audio test. 1, if you can hear me. 2, if I'm too loud. 3, if I'm too low. I get that one a lot. I just want to make sure you can hear me. Oh yeah, and I already did Golden Deer. Now, I think I probably want to run through Edelgard already, because I started with Golden Deer, so I'm like, yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Alright, just another last minute check and then we're gonna get started. Alright, that's everything. Alright people, let's get this going. Alright, set up. Also, we saved everyone. But who will I be using today? Let's see, Ashingret, Felix Annie, Raphael, Bernie. Alright, I guess he needs something to hold for a moment. I should also mention that this is a New Game Plus, coming off from the Golden Deer path. We have this, I guess. I did save everyone though, so it's cool. Sylvain's here. I'm just not gonna use him. I'm gonna use most people. Let's see. He's got frozen lights. Let me give him a lance, just in case. I'm probably not gonna use it though, but just. Alright, that's good. Alright. Here's everybody. Most of them suck. Let's see. Honestly, despite this being a Black Eagles run, I'm using mostly Blue Line units, which is kind of weird. Also made Bernie the Dancer. She just kind of didn't make it through her stats. They're terrible. Also Peg Knight Shamir, because apparently that's really fucking broken. Okay. I'm impatient. How about we get started?
Friends, our opportunity for victory will come. But first, we must see to our defenses.
The city's defenders are trying to stall for time. We must crush them swiftly. Should be wary of ambushes as well.
Vladislava is being pushed on the left flank. We must push back with equal force.
Yo, flyers are so dumb in this game. It's wild.
Stay focused.
So everybody can fly now. Yo, fucking 50 by 2. Come on, if I crit off at 18.
You fought well. Here goes. Here we go.
Unexpected.
I'm good now.
As you wish. You could have at least tried.
To work.
Alright, where are we dropping Shamir at? Up here. Actually, let's throw up beside Hubert.
I will get the victory. I will prevail. Oh no.
No,
Acknowledged.
Whoa, did I get stronger?
I'm good at training.
For Lady Edelgard. This strength will serve Lady Edelgard well.
let's see. I should probably put some people on the right side, but
Leave it to me.
Alright, Hubert, what are you doing? What's up, friend? Yo! Chill out! I like 2% crits too. Oh. Alright, what's up with these enemies?
Now!
Wouldn't want to be that guy right now. I'm just saying. Alright.
This is what I do.
So far, my Lysithia came out way better than she did on Golden Deer. Like, She got like mag screwed like so badly. It wasn't even funny. Alright, what am I putting on? I'm just gonna sit there. I'll just let him do it.
Well, how was that?
Should have just warp skip SMH by SMH. Nah, shut up. This is a casual run, my boy. Oh, you know what? I probably should have took Meyer off. I forgot it has like barely any uses left.
I think
You made a net killer, Dad. How dare you? You're so cruel.
I will win! I will not be stopping. Hard work created this.
Jeez, this Petra is so good.
Amazing.
Oh, I just realized setups is like right here. He like one shots Hubert. I guess I better roll him back. Alright. Okay, out of range setup. We'll come back to him later. For now,
Taking aim. Silenced.
you know what?
Admiration.
Ignite Shamir was a good idea.
Predicting. Allow me to demonstrate. That is that. Another step forward.
Yeah. Okay, I didn't even think about Hubert like trying to not die here.
it's clear to me now.
Jeez, he gets that at A rank. Meanwhile, Lysithea gets that at like what, B rank? Like Dark Spikes is pretty nuts. Hey Hubert, try not to die, alright? Alright, honestly, that's a pretty good crit animation. Alright, Hubert lived.
Just what we need. I knew Her Majesty's allies would help us out.
Oh, that's it. I expected more. Alright, I'm gonna go blow up setup now. Shamir, do your thing. Oh, wait. can't reach him. Fine, I'll do it the next turn.
I will prevail. Now you know your limits. It's a long road yet.
Your skill is impressive.
You know what? All these peg knights are kind of annoying. Should get rid of them. I still have 10 uses left. Eh.
No hesitation.
Alright, Violet, that's like 3 crits in a row. You need to calm down. Oh, does he? Let me check. He does. Effect flying, no. Okay, so he has a Delphi shield. Never mind. Shamir will probably still kill him anyway, but that's beside the point. We'll slowly crawl our way up just in case. Let's block.
No matter what. You worked hard for nothing. Unexpected.
Who's this down here? Oh yeah, this is you. She's just kind of chilling. We could probably split.
Appreciate it.
Hold on, I just want to check something. Yo, why is that a fast? 21. Alright, you know what? I should be doubling him, but I guess not. Alright, we'll wait here. We'll see what happens.
I will show no mercy to anyone who attacks Rhea.
So we're recruit everybody possible. See, that's my Petra right there. Oof. Am I still in Vegas? No, I'm not in Vegas right now. Maybe again one day, but not right now.
You fought well.
Also forget about weight. Weight's a thing.
Such power dwell.
Yo, I hope the DLC has like magic flying
You
classes.
must die here. You should never have defied the goddess.
Actually, yo, I probably should have let Annette go on the left side. I kind of wanted to see what her dialogue would be. Shut the fuck up, Tomoka. Really, that dude died? You can do better than that. Nice 0x2. Alright. If you're wondering why my Ingrid's not a peg knight, I was just training on some other stuff. I'll just do 11 sword. 2, 3. Ah, fuck it. He's not gonna live anyway.
If you side with the Empire, If you turn your sword on the church and on the kingdom, I care not who you are. I will end you just the same.
It's time.
Really, Byleth? Really? Fine, you guys just get to wait for Lysithea. Alright, let's blow this fool up.
As you wish. For Lady Edelgard. I still have a long way to go.
I get so many 80% plus misses. Like, I had Bernie miss like a 92, and I'm like, fuck. Alright, Petra, try not to die. Now look at this. Just look at this. Look at it and laugh.
I cannot yield.
That's my girl.
Seneth, please, do not overextend yourself. I am still in this fight.
I'm sorry, Flame. Withdraw if you must.
Well, since Annie's by herself, I'll let Shamir help her, I guess. Going up. Look, man, I like my mages. Oh. Rip Lottie.
Another one down.
Why did that thing double my Shamir? Never mind. I'm tired of asking questions. Try not to die in there. Alright, feed my Ingrid real quick. Oh, okay. No miss twice.
I will prevail.
In my master's name, I cannot allow myself to fall here. I must withdraw.
Game's nice. I like it. Let's see. Don't want to use my killing match though.
Flame spirit protects me.
That was probably not a good idea, but you know.
I thank you.
Alright, you know what happens if you miss, right?
Hardly worth my time.
Okay, there we go.
Are we done? This'll make the job easier.
All of the ally phase is dead. 10 out of 10.
You saved me.
I'm gonna warp her next turn. Oh, you know what? I have to walk around because I don't have doors.
I appreciate it.
How humiliating. Any experience is worth having.
Is Hubert supposed to be slow?
Another skill mastered.
Because homie got like 14 speed. Alright, let Annie have a little fun. Okay, never mind. I feel like no damage. Fine. What the hell is on this thing? Christ. Yo, is Flame actually supposed to be kind of good? No, I was just memeing.
You shall not pass. I will protect Garrick Mock. Must protect Garrick Mock. I must protect everyone.
We will lend the Empire strength.
Oh hey, it's Donkey Kong.
Don't worry, we're allies now. I understand you must have many questions, but they'll have to wait until after the battle.
Seth, Flame, Gilbert, you put your lives on the line to protect us. I would have preferred to have more time to prepare, but we cannot delay any longer. Come forth. Protect Garrick Mock Monastery from those despicable rebels.
The hell are those?
I'll crush them all.
Her enemies are my enemies.
Think this through.
Alright, where am I dropping you? Up you go. Oh cute, magic orbs. Look, I'm just saying, they could let me play as Dark Knight, Death Knight, Donkey Kong. There are archers, so I'll dismount for now.
You've got to try.
I'll let Violet handle that one. I'll let Mercy handle the other. I guess the golems do magic damage because that did nothing to her.
It's dangerous. So hurtful. I'm up for it.
My plan is flawless.
Golems are beasts, apparently. Or are they robots? You say they're
I
robots.
will get stronger still.
Hey, that's my Ingrid right there. Alright. Then I'm gonna let Mercy blow him up. Damn, at 43 by 2. Oof. Look at it. It's beautiful. Let me see. Alright, I have plenty of bug on the way, so I'll just do that one.
Had to be done. I won't let everyone down.
I'm good now. To work.
Alright, what are we dropping her at? I can probably handle Cyril. Alright.
Think this through.
Okay, yeah, Edelgard can fuck off. She's kind of dying here. Petra. What's this up here? Ah, the magic orb. Okay, yeah. It's gonna ignore me for a while.
I gotta kill you.
Oh, hold up! Wait.
Didn't earn my keep.
Why is he doing damage? Alright, DK, chill.
Watch and learn.
Yo, homie is powered by mommy's milkies real quick. Brave axe. Yo, this is why you're supposed to check your shit. Alright, time to use my bites to dust.
To work.
Alright, I'll just let DK handle that shit then. Actually, I just realized it. Hold on. Try again. Pay
To
attention.
work.
Right about here. Okay. Yeah? No. Not that. This one. No, like, yeah, that's the button. Okay, there we go.
I will get the victory.
Let's see. I'll put my iron smart on. That should work. Alright, Petra. Just try not to get one shot.
Think this through.
I gotta kill you.
There we go. That's my Petra.
Stay focused.
Alright. I was about to say. Okay. Honestly, that was kind of stupid.
Ready.
I'll let...
Here we go. Excuse me. Yeah.
I'm just saying, that's the best crit quote in the game. Like, straight up. Let's see. Maybe she'll crit. Let's see. Nah. Ah, there's a crit.
I have so far left to go.
Sure you do, Ashley.
You make me feel safe. It's dangerous. Thanks. Yeah.
As you wish.
Thank you.
Everyone's a pocket healer.
Prevail.
Up you go. Where's Annie?
Here goes.
Thanks.
69 is 100%.
Lady Rhea, I couldn't fight hard enough. I'm sorry.
Soon, your sacrifice will not be in vain.
You know what I should give Petra? 11 sword.
Leave it to me.
Rip the green unit. I can probably mount now. So I'm just gonna run up to him and blow him up with the Creator Sword. Because this is just how things are done.
Each battle, a chance to grow.
Ooh, a blessed bow. Alright, we're gonna save that one for her wife, because that's funny. Yeah, I'm trying not to get thunder branded, so I'll let her do it. Shit. Yo, how am I not doubling this thing? You better crit.
Take me all you want.
Of course you're gonna crit. You're Shamir.
Sleep in the dirt. This'll make the job easier. I'm finding my focus.
And back you go. And let's try not to get thunder branded real quick. Well, how far can Andy go? Okay, like up to that thing. Dude, the shoulder button's so good.
Stronger, huh? We'll see.
Like, I just gotta have it. Like, I just remember to use it instantly, because, like, fuck, I can't remember to, like, slowly scroll to units. Let me feed my girl Ingrid.
I aim for greatness.
Oh no.
Am I dancing or not?
Well done.
Move L out the way.
Acknowledged.
What does that get him? A mage and something else. Just a mage, I guess. Alright, yeah, that's free. Let's put on... Yeah, this is good. Nice 0x2. Hey, Donkey Kong, stop stealing my kills. This is canon.
I am Thunder Catherine, and I will slay all of Lady Rhea's enemies, including you!
Taking aim.
Lady Rhea, I'm sorry.
Yo, you ever just kill your
Stay
wife?
safe.
Yo, just...
All is well, Catherine. You must not die here.
Should I have held back? Such power dwells within.
The last thumbnail. Yeah, that's my old thumbnail. I might actually keep it.
lay off.
Yo, if she wasn't a dancer, I'd be like, yo, what's a strength goal? LOL, bye.
It's not over yet.
Nice 27 by 2.
No matter your reasons, I cannot permit you to go on living any longer.
The feeling is mutual. I must put a stop to your reign of tyranny.
You must know what a fool you are. The greatest of sins is to make an enemy of the goddess herself.
I have only made an enemy of the church, not of the faith.
Yo, can somebody help these people with these hit rates? Like, real quick? Oh, that's a kill right there. Easy.
How dare you betray me?
Yo, straight up, Jeremy
Worthless
Lee is
piece of
killing it.
garbage. I will punish you myself. Yeah. I will not allow Garrick Mock or my mother to fall.
You will not be forgiven!
Professor, look out!
The castle is crumbling! We must escape! Professor, take cover!
Professor!
Alright, no different movie from The Golden Deer. I was expecting one, but no, guess not.
In Imperial year 1181, the new Adrestian Emperor, Edelgard von Hresfelg, led a strategic assault against the monastery at Garrick Mach. Though her own losses were great, her foes had no choice but to surrender. Archbishop Rhea commanded the Knights of Seros, leading from the front lines against the Imperial army. After a hard-fought battle, she was forced to retreat to Ferdiad, the capital of Fargus, where she must now plan her next move.
Yeah, for anybody's wondering,
With a single attack,
at least on Golden Deer Route, there's a cutscene that plays like when she like transforms. Some pretty sick shit. I guess not this time, since it does kind of change a little bit, because she does something different on the Golden Deer route, like when Rhea transforms. She transforms on every route, I think, so I guess that's technically not much of a spoiler. That said, I'll avoid Golden Deer spoilers for you guys.
Part 2. Crimson Flower. Ethereal Moon. Beyond Escape.
I think it's the same cutscene too. And it's just not on this one.
Year 1185. Half a decade has passed since Emperor Edelgard ascended the Imperial.
Also, it has been like a month. I think I'm mostly safe on dropping spoilers, but I'm gonna still avoid it for now.
In the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, King Dimitri has welcomed Archbishop Rhea and her knights, who were driven out of Garreg Mach to the kingdom capital. As they work to build a unified front, the war with the Empire rages on to the west. Meanwhile, Claude, leader of the Alliance, staves off Imperial intervention by strategically stirring up conflicts between Leicester lords in an effort to feign neutrality. As events unfold, Edelgard and her Black Eagle strike force begin to take action in an attempt to break the war's current state of deadlock.
You. How long do you intend to sleep? Your body is awake. Your eyes must open now, and you must find the strength to stand upon those legs of yours. Like so much rain, a pool of blood has fallen to the ground. As spears and arrows pierce the earth, it weeps. And even now, it weeps. In order to survive, they kill. And so, the people of this world are lost in an abyss of suffering. They weep as well. The only one who truly knows the nature of such things is I. Or rather...
3H? Yep, 3H.
You are a complete and utter fool! Have you not changed one bit? Get on your feet. Right now! I'll coddle you no more. You are just like a child, always needing me to hold your hand.
Hey, are you awake? We're in a village at the base of the monastery. What are you doing in a place like this? Garreg Mach is upstream of here, but that place was abandoned. Huh? You don't know? The Church of Seros isn't there anymore.
Nobody picks who because the other one is obviously funnier.
In the 5 years since, well, you know. Regardless, the Imperial Army has taken over now.
You know what?
Are you feeling all right? You didn't hit your head or anything, did you?
This is kind of confusing when you think about it.
1185. It's been nearly 5 years since the monastery fell.
Since there's no cutscene, you don't see, like, Byleth getting knocked the fuck out by someone.
Yeah, that's what
so,
I said.
why is it on this route you still sleep for 5 years?
I doubt there's a soul to be found who has enough blessings worth counting. Hey, slow down, will ya? Where do you think you're going? Are you crazy? The Imperial Army is there. Come on, I promise I won't say you're a coward. Just forget about going anywhere near the monastery. You just remember I tried to stop you. Got it? It's not on my conscience if you wind up dead. Unbelievable.
"5 years ago to the day. If things had continued on as they were, today would have been the Millennium Festival."
Halt! Who's there? It can't be. Professor? Is it really you? But I searched everywhere and never found a trace. My teacher. What have you been doing all this time? Where have you been? Joking? At a time like this? You do realize it's been 5 years since you disappeared. Do you have any idea how guilty I felt? How broken my heart was? I searched high and low after you vanished. Although there was no proof, I somehow knew you were alive. All this time, I led everyone as best I could, and fought with all my heart. It's been a difficult path to walk alone.
Welcome back, my teacher. I'm so happy that you're safe. 5 years. Such a short time, but but it feels like an eternity ago. Do you still feel the way you did all those years ago? You said then that you would fight at my side no matter how many enemies we should amass. As for me, my resolve has not faltered. I'm determined as ever to see this through to the end. I will defeat the false goddess. I will save this world from those creatures and give humanity its freedom back. So, my teacher, are you prepared to stand with me?
Lesbians.
I thank you, truly. Now then, I assume you understand the situation at hand, yes? Another joke? Or are you telling the truth? I suppose you must be. In that case, I'll tell you all that has transpired as you slumbered these past 5 years. And that is where we are now. The war is at a stalemate. Dimitri is the new king of Fargus. It's clear that his territory will continue to support the church. Meanwhile, Claude's leadership has thrown the Alliance into chaos. He maintains neutrality in their internal conflict. The situation has created a deadlock. We've been awaiting an opportunity for our squadron to return to the monastery. With you in the fray, I believe the state of the war will shift immediately. The church, as well as the kingdom and the Alliance. The time has come to eliminate them all. Rhea, Seteth, the Knights, and the others are in prime condition. They've set up their base within the kingdom capital. The Immaculate One and her family have yet to fight on the front lines. However, we must eventually face and defeat them. It would mean a great deal to have you with us when the time comes. Good. Well then, I believe it's time for a little reunion. The Black Eagle Strike Force never lost faith. They knew you were alive and have been awaiting your return. Let's not keep them waiting any longer.
Yo, we ship it though, right?
Well now, that face is certainly familiar. I am glad to see you alive and well, Professor.
Professor! It's me, Bernie! Do you remember me? I can't believe you're here!
I can't believe it. Is this a dream? Can we really be this lucky?
This is not dreaming. Our professor is with us again. Welcome to the back. I mean, welcome back.
Our group isn't the same without you. I am overjoyed to see you again.
It's been so long. Seeing you again fills my heart with hope.
Great. Now everything will be easy. That's great you're safe, Professor. I'm deeply, deeply moved.
Quite the reunion, isn't it, Professor? Everyone's happy to see you.
Come on, Edelgard. You must be happier than all of us combined.
On the other routes,
really
there's like a
when you
whole
disappeared,
mission before
Professor.
this. Because like the monastery is like just straight up empty.
We did our very best in your absence.
But since they've been camping out here for the past 5 years, it makes sense that there's no mission.
Edelgard has been leading us as Emperor. But after you disappeared, it became apparent that you were her anchor.
It gives me regret to be admitting this, but our power is not enough.
The only one who can be meeting Edelgard's expectations is you, Professor.
Most impressive of all is your uncanny ability to bring a smile to everyone's face.
In the years since you vanished, we have not lost anyone from our ranks.
We all longed for your presence and your leadership, myself included.
It seems fitting to view this as a new beginning for the Black Eagle Strike Force. We already have our target.
Yes, we must eliminate the Alliance before...
Actually, when I got
moving
to
on
this
fight
part
the kingdom
on
and the church.
Golden Deer,
However, that doesn't
Ignatz and
necessarily
Raphael
mean
come
we
from the
must
top,
occupy the
and
entirety
I
of
had
the
kind of
Alliance.
break both of them.
House Rican stands
So
in
I had to
the
reset a lot to keep them from
Therefore, our
dying.
target is Deirdre, the aquatic capital.
We must cross the Aramid River, which separates the Empire and the Alliance. To do that, we must take the largest bridge across it. The Great Bridge of Myrden. Myrden connects the monastery and the Imperial capital to the east. It is the shortest route there.
An Alliance stronghold has been built at the Great Bridge. We'll take that and then head north. At the same time, we must defeat the one who defends it, Judith von Daphne. If we can also take control of Daphne territory, it would be greatly beneficial to us. Prepare yourselves. The next battle will be a momentous one. Join me, my friends, as we begin our journey to bring peace and solace to this war-ravaged world.
I don't know. I was with a lot of people where my Ignatz was just kind of garbo. At the same time, like, my Raphael, he came back later, like later in the game, and he was like good again, and he kind of worked out.
Hey, Professor.
But Ignatz was
something's been
benched
bothering me.
forever.
Remember that suspicious guy I chased after back when I was a student? A knight scolded me for it, but at the time I really thought I was doing the right thing. Now that I've had more experience on the battlefield, though.
I've been looking for you. There isn't much time, so I'll keep this brief. The knights encountered a band of brigands while out marching. It was hard fought, but we prevailed. Our soldiers are highly trained, but the enemy was formidable, and we weren't expecting combat. There were a number of casualties among our troops. Much appreciated, but there's a reason I need to bring this to your attention. The brigands all bore identical tattoos of a scorpion on their arms. Please keep an eye out for that mark in the future.
Oh no.
Don't mention it. If you'll excuse me, I need to get back to my duties.
Heck of a coincidence, right? As soon as I mention that suspicious guy, this happens. But some of the knights died in combat.
Oh yeah, the start of that mission actually kind of sucked because my Claude was alright, but my Bylos was like got speed screwed pretty hard, so like I think I had to reset a few times on that one too.
It's no use trying to comfort me. You know I'm right. Just say it. These poor knights. It's all my fault.
You know what? Gaspar ain't so bad.
Is this necessary?
I'll sing if I must.
What's the point of singing practice? It's not going to make me stronger.
Alright, low-key, I don't care about exploring. Actually, I just realized I happen to explore on this one. You don't get it on the other routes. So I guess I'll see what they do. Oh yeah, so this is still ripped. Just gonna fix that real quick. 600 points. Who am I giving it to? There we go. Nothing there though. Didn't really ask, but how's the game looking visually on you guys' end? Like, I can feel some of the frames dropping in comparison to what I see on the TV. But I guess it's alright. I think it can be better, though.
Yeah. Alright, I'm ready to fight. Let's do this. Leave it to me. I can take on the whole, most of the enemy's army. I know my limits now, Professor.
My boy, he's like literally Scrappy-Doo. It's fun.
House Gloucester will remain staunchly neutral in this war, even if we press into Alliance territory. My father is no threat to the Empire. Lady Edelgard surely understands that. The Great Bridge of Murden, however, is another story. I hear it is held by Judith of House Daphne. She is renowned for her military prowess. We would do well not to underestimate her. House Mike the Great, she is... I don't...
Yep, I took everybody that I was allowed to take. Sadly, you can't take Hilda. This is also the only route you cannot take Hilda.
Professor, please do not be concerned. I just did too much overworking and lost my strength. Yes, I have no problems. Accept my apology for giving you worry. I have sorrow. I am sorry to be fainting at a time like this. Even though I was not asking for your care and attention.
I have so many lost items.
Will you have a listen to me? There is something that I must be saying. I am thinking you already have knowledge of why I came to Voblin. Not for studying, but as a hostage for the Empire. So that Bridget would not be rebelling anymore. It feels like a knife against my throat. That I am making my grandfather obey the Empire. Because I must do anything to be making life better for Bridget. To be making Bridget and the Empire stand as equals. That is what my people are wanting from me. And what my grandfather, the King of Bridget, is wanting. My want? I am not knowing of that. The wants of my people are something I have power to achieve. Their wants are my own. What I really want, I have understanding. Wait, no, I actually do not have understanding. Yet. What I am understanding is that there is something I am not understanding. Before the war is over, I will have understanding. That you can be counting on.
Hey, Professor. It's been a really long time, hasn't it? The last 5 years have been full of heartbreak. Not from girls, but friends and family becoming enemies. One of the things that kept me going was the hope you'd return. And now here you are. A lot has changed, but you're back.
God, you should see what my gaming backlog looks like. That's...
Oh, that's mine.
There we go. This is the only way to do it. I'm not gonna start guessing. I'm just saying.
I thought you might be at the monastery. That's why I made my way here. I decided to follow your path because I believed in you. Then you vanished. Now that you've returned, I have my guiding light once again. Welcome back, Professor.
I don't even use Ignots, so I'm not even gonna bother. The lost items backlog is about as big as my video game backlog.
Within the territories of the Alliance, the Gloucester and Daphne houses dominate the West. House Gloucester has always supported the Empire. There's not much chance of them defying us. So all that needs to be done to restore peace in the West now is to crush House Daphne.
The last 5 years have been difficult at times. My relationship with Edelgard is rather contentious, due to the incident with my father. Nevertheless, I cannot abandon my family's duties. As Duke Eyre, I must play my part in the Imperial Army. Edelgard intends to abolish the nobility, but I know I can dissuade her from doing so.
Actually, I'm just gonna do it on units I actually use. Those lost items are gonna stay there forever.
No. Since the great nobles lost their standing, the regulation of the merchant houses has relaxed somewhat. You'd probably have thought that would make it easier for us to profit. But the world isn't so simple. The war has made the price of goods unstable, causing no end of hardship for the people.
Oh my god, I have so many supports to run through. Hey, it's Annie.
Oh, hi, Professor.
Yo, Lysithia and Heroes win for real though.
About doing my best to not do my best? Well, I've been pretty busy recently, and despite my best efforts, I've been trying way too hard. I was busy all day yesterday with training and work. I just couldn't help myself. That's why I decided to take a day off today. It's just, now that I have a day off, I don't know what to do with myself. Please, you have to help me. What should I do? I can't relax if I'm doing nothing. I need something to keep me occupied or I'll go nuts. I'm sorry, but I don't think I'm cut out for not doing my best. Oh, you're a professor. You must know some secret technique for deep relaxation, right? If you do, please teach me. I'm begging you. I'm at my wit's end. Got it. I'll try that right now. This candy is so sweet and delicious, and it goes so well with piping hot tea. Ooh, and speaking of the tea, your brewing skills are incredible. I'd love to be able to make such nice tea, but... Oh, Professor, will you teach me how to brew tea like this? I'll do my best to learn, and then I'll make delicious tea for you as thanks. Oh, sorry. Back to my old tricks, it seems. So, why is it so difficult to not do my best? I try and try to not try, but it just doesn't work. Professor, you're right. Doing nothing is just not my style. To be myself, I've got to do my best every day. Okay. Then you really must teach me how to make such delicious tea. You will, won't you? Please. Oh, and also, well, thank you. You've listened to me and helped me face my troubles. Now I feel like I can talk to you about anything. Honestly, I wish we could go on drinking tea like this forever.
God, Annette is adorable. And man, that post-time skip art is godlike. Love it.
No. I need a favor.
Okay, honestly, this is a lot of downtime.
His Highness, the new king, is in the process of unifying the kingdom under his command. His powerful army has joined forces with the Knights of Seros, who moved their seat to Fargus, and now they're presenting a united front against the Imperial army.
They're our greatest enemy, absolutely. I don't relish the idea, but there's no turning back now. For now, we should focus our efforts on the Alliance. The Kingdom and Church can come afterwards. Judith, who defends the Great Bridge of Murden, is a formidable opponent. We can't afford to drop our guard. No, 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 no. Yes, that's mine.
And that's how you do lost items, boys.
At long last we meet again. I knew you were alive. I knew you could survive. And 5 years on, you arrive. We're reunited. I'm glad I kept watch for you in the downstream villages all that time. I was so devoted to finding you that I left the Knights of Seros. Now I serve no one other than you. I'll protect you, just as I promised Captain Gerald I would all those years ago.
A moment, please. Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. What's that? Do I have brothers in the church? You really are well informed. My older twin works for the Knights of Seros, but I think he's just a grunt. Not a noble gatekeeper like yours truly. Unlike me, he's very devout. He left the Empire a long time ago. Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. What's my old... Unlike me?
Is it me? Or is he different? Yeah. I think he's a different one.
By making an enemy of the church, disorder is running rampant among the populace. It's quieted down over these last 5 years, though. The well-being of Her Majesty is steadily improving.
Professor?
Take that!
Yes, I am in a hurry. Edelgard claims victory after victory. She never stops. 5 years ago, she ascended the throne and swept away the corrupt nobles, my father included. I always thought I would be the one to unseat him. But she did it instead, with all the ease and indifference of someone cracking an egg. Now, as the head of House Eyre, I serve Edelgard. I have to accept that I am her subordinate, working beneath her to reunify Fodlan. The disparity between Edelgard and myself is obvious. She never stops moving forward, single-minded, never wavering. But where does that leave me? Here, flailing about, going nowhere, contributing nothing. But it is. That is the reality. Not once since our days at the Academy have I exceeded Edelgard's abilities. I saw her as a worthy opponent. She did not even see me as a contender. She did not even consider me at all. As the head of the noble House Eyre, I must be able to achieve results. But all my efforts have come to nothing. Results are everything. I have not shown results, so I will be stagnating here forever. I appreciate your kind words, but you are wrong. I know that I have a massive wall to climb, and I must climb it alone. Even so, may I ask a favor? Professor, please keep an eye on my progress. I would appreciate if you were always by my side, bearing witness to my accomplishments.
Kingdom army near the Western Front. But this is the first time the Alliance army has had an honest-to-goodness fight. I hear their leader's pretty competent, but the Alliance army is pretty tough too.
Hey there. Ah,
Whom
new
this?
face. I am Randolph von Burgleys. I'm the guardian of this place. Wait a moment. I'm sure I've seen you somewhere before. Ah, yes. You're Her Majesty's professor. You're alive? Oh, this is my little sister, Fleisch. She's just a rookie, but she's helping me as my assistant.
Hello, I'm Fleisch von Burgleys. It's nice to meet you.
Yo, can we recruit her?
I'm inexperienced, but I'm gonna do my best. You can count on me to look after my big brother.
I've heard you're planning to march into Alliance territory. I'll be here to guard the fort.
Yo, where's the DLC when we make her playable?
Ah, I'm the guardian of this place. Ah, yes. You're,
I know.
I've heard you.
Yo, I need her playable like yesterday. I need that like right now. I'm just saying.
Hey, Professor. What have you been up to for 5 years? I got myself into perfect shape. Took all 5 years of pushing my muscles to the limit. But look. You bet I do. You gotta get training if you want to catch up.
Are we leaving for battle? I heard it's a long march.
But it's fine. I've had plenty of time to stay inside lately, so I think it's time I run out. Yeah, I can do this. No more Bernie Bear. Oh, yeah. People call me Bernie Bear since I hole up in my den all the time. Not anymore, though.
Yo, hot take. Bernie don't look good post time skip. Okay, I mean she looks alright, but not my favorite post time skip design.
What's that look on your face? Surprised to see me? I'm a mercenary. Always have been. Even when I was with the Knights of Seros. I never was too attached to Fodlan. I was considering leaving soon, but I might change my mind if you're around.
Yeah, her is cleaner at least.
It's not. 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 Hey.
You know what? I think. You know what I think it is.
Okay.
I expected.
I can do this.
I expected her to grow out more. Yeah, if her hair like grew out more, it was like longer, and not kind of like bowl cutty, with like the bangs in front. I think it would look a lot better. That's just me though. Like that'd be one hell of a glow up. You go from like the short messy hair to like the pretty ass long hair. I think that's pretty good. Where am I going next? Down here. Oof. The back of the hair go. That looks like she's about to get roasted by Ignatz. It looks pretty bad.
I've been working here for a few years now. There are plenty of others working here too. Since the acolytes
I think for Marianne it's fine that she didn't change much. Like both pre and post time skip looks are real good though.
I have good friends in both the Alliance and Fargus, so this fighting weighs heavily on me. I can't bear the thought of battling the Knights of Seros to the death. I have to keep my chin up though, right? Let's press on together, Professor.
God, she's so precious.
I have to. Did you find it? Did you? Did you find it? Did you? Did you? Did you? Did you? Did you? Did you find it? Did you? 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 Did you find it? Did you? Did you? Did you find it? Did you? 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 Did you find? Did you find it?
Fine.
Oh my, this is...
I like the pre-time skip design for Mercy a lot better. But I absolutely love the post-time skip too. But if I had to pick, pre-time skip.
No. I have to shelve my personal feelings. There are bigger things at play here. I'll fight with full force. I'm counting on you to lead us to victory, Professor.
And yeah, this is a new game plus run.
I can't believe how long it's been since I left home. Since I was dragged out of the house, I mean. 5 whole years. It's weird to think about. No. But if you'd asked me that 5 years ago, I'd have said the opposite. I have friends here, and I have you. The monastery's become a second home to me.
I wouldn't say Lacynthia's best waifu, but she is definitely best girl. Not my pick for waifu, but
You've given me a second chance at
quality.
life. If not for you, I never would have gotten used to
But
leaving
yeah,
my
post-time
room,
skip,
let alone
ooh,
the monastery.
lovely.
Maybe the battlefields just dulled my senses. I'm much better with strangers and new places now, though. I don't panic nearly as much as before. A new place? All on my own? That sounds like a tough assignment. Where did this come from all of a sudden? Hey, hold on. You're teasing me, aren't you? Please don't joke around like that anymore. It's torture for me. You're still not taking me seriously. I mean it. Promise me you won't do that again. Friends respect each other's feelings, don't they? Good. I'll hold you to that. You're absolutely not allowed to send me out anywhere on my own. Got it? You would need to come with me. If you're with me, I can go anywhere in the world. No, that defeats the purpose. Why can't you get what I'm saying? Oh, that's enough. I need some time alone.
But yeah, for real, I picked Golden Deer first because like I was down for like for Lysithia. After I was doing that playthrough, I was like, yo, everybody in this house is actually really fucking good. Even though Ignace turned out to be a potato stat-wise,
My father used to be a knight and
you know, he was
the
cool.
royal family of Fargus. For a time, he was at the monastery, but apparently he's back in Fargus serving as a knight again. Which means, if I fight with this army, I'll eventually have to face my own father. Terribly, but I've accepted my fate. I'm ready for anything. Of course, if at all possible, I would prefer not to fight my father. This is the path I chose. I have no regrets.
It's so good to see you. These days, so many old friends seem to be disappearing. But you're here. It's incredible to see you again after 5 years. I have a feeling your name will go down in history.
Thought that was Lifeline for a second. Oh no, if you're looking for Light, she's over here. That one. That one. She sings Lifeline. Yo, could you imagine she actually singing that in game though? It'd be kind of funny. And it worked too. These are both Nintendo games.
For 5 years, I fought for the Empire. I've cut down hordes of enemies. Now I have the same look in my eyes that the boar used to have in his. The look of a savage beast who loves nothing but destruction and violence. I hope not. You and Edelgard must not disappoint me. Mark my words. The future you're building had better be worth all this bloodshed.
Edelgard is controlling the Empire. She is putting the pressure on the Kingdom and Alliance. Empire and religion are at open war. It will be difficult for us at first, but corrupt nobles are many. That means the common people will rebel and be joining our side. With you, Professor, the battle tides will turn. I have certainty.
You know what? I think recruiting everybody was a mistake. How long have we been doing the explore for now? Also missed like one random dialogue. I'm gonna just skip it.
After the battle 5 years ago, the Imperial Army occupied Garreg Mach.
Ignaz is just the worst. No, they're like basically the same, honestly. Like you're talking about unit wise. Like they have like the same ass strength growth. Like Ignaz, Bernie, Ash, all three of them are kind of bad.
I see no reason to follow. When I returned to Enbar, I received a summons from Her Majesty, and I chose to answer.
Like, you pick up Shamir, and whoever you were using as an archer kind of drops. Unless you, like, make Leonie an archer on Golden Deer or something. Yeah, Bernie's personal skill kind of helps her out a little bit. But Ash and, like... But Ash and the other one, like, they're just kind of... It's just like hella potato. I'd actually use Manuel on this run. Like, God, Leonie and Shamir are, like, so good as archers. It's kind of nuts.
Since you came back, everyone's been smiling. Just you being here makes an incredible difference. I can't express how reassuring.
I kept mine as a paladin, though. Because I like having a mix of classes.
Hey, I was... But just because that's my take.
My adoptive father sent me here so our family name would be known. He doesn't care which side wins, the Empire or the Alliance. However, even if he tells me to come home, I intend to stay. I want to see this new world Edelgard dreams of.
Yeah, that's what everybody says about Ignaz too. They're like, oh, but they're like totally crit machines. It's like, you have not met my luck. That said, I mean, if you babysit them enough, they'll work fine. It just depends on how you feel about them. Like, by the time the time skip hits, whether or not you're gonna keep using them. For me, it was like, You know what? I don't know who to make a dancer, so I'll just make you one.
I'm so glad to see you're all right. I really regretted not being able to keep the promise I made to my mentor. Captain Gerald, obviously. I'm still his first and greatest apprentice, you know. I'm going to do just what he asked.
I think one really good thing about this game is like you can make anybody work. But that's Fire Emblem for you. Anyway, I'm not using Leonie this run. I don't know why. I don't know. I just had like a limited set of units, and I just kind of wanted to do something different. Yeah, a lot of characters don't really get good to their master class.
It's normal for history to be revised in favor of those who hold the power. The documents, but it's mine. I like to read.
Yeah, I don't care. I'm just like super impatient, so anybody that's like good out the gate is like who I'm using. So anybody that's like an Est or an Eno type class, like I typically don't fuck with them unless I really like their character.
Professor, do you know
But I think that's how most
I
people
was to
are.
hear you were still- I'll tell you how
Which is why people give Bernie so much attention. They just really love her character, even if it's not much.
Yes.
But that's my hot take. I'm not a fan of the burn.
You finally joined us, have you? I attached myself to the Imperial Army as well. Seemed the thing to do. I feel I owe it to Edelgard to set my past feelings about the Empire aside. I am happy to help her. It's strange, isn't it? After 5 years, the 3 professors are together once more. I am most curious, though. You say you were asleep for 5 whole years. Incredible. Perhaps this is another effect of your crest. I do look forward to investigating you in greater detail. I'll have to be content with observing you wherever you go then. I cannot waste any opportunity.
Yo, if we're talking like character wise, then yeah, I'm like all about Lysithea and Marianne.
Allow me to brief you on the details of our situation. The Empire firmly controls the western portion of Fargus. However, the central and eastern regions continue to put up heavy resistance. The strongholds in these regions are Aryan Road, the fortress city, and Ferdiad, the kingdom capital. We cannot control Fargus until we have taken both of these cities. As for the Alliance, Houses Gloucester and Ordelia seem predisposed to capitulate to us. However, due to interference from Houses Regan and Goneril, we have yet to secure their cooperation. Claude obviously hopes to keep the Alliance whole through diplomacy, but because we have had to focus our efforts against
Honestly, Marianne, like, she's a good pocket healer, but you class her into like anything else and she just goes sicko mode.
I have a request for you. Well done, Professor. Thank you.
Honestly, that B rank warp is so good. And then with her personal skill, like, you can get to it so fast. It's pretty nuts.
Professor, I'm sorry to have dragged you into the fight again so soon after our reunion, but you appeared at a most opportune time. I'm truly humbled by your support, my teacher. Thank you. And so I will. I'm hoping your abilities from 5 years prior are still intact. Make sure you're ready to head out, okay?
Alright. I think that's everyone finally. Marianne's lucky because like you got access to Pegasus Knight and you do train lances on her a little bit. So if you ever need help with her speed, it's just like you go Pegasus Knight and boom, there's all your speed. Boom. It's pretty great. Who am I doing this with? Actually, I kind of want to see this one.
Oh, at last! A chance to show off my cooking skills. Uh-huh. There. Looks tasty, doesn't it? Needs a little more salt. Definitely.
Honestly, seeing how broken flyers are in this game, I can see why they didn't make Pegasus Mage Knights or Dark Flyers and shit. They'd be so broken. Like, on foot, mages are already pretty good. But, oh yes, Manuela will be like so fucking good too.
Oh, I love this meal.
I think I like this, but it's been a while, so I'm not sure.
Also, it's kind of weird. There are no troubadours in this game. It's like, well, there kind of is with like Holy Knight or whatever the other Great Knight, whichever, I forget which one it is. But it's like, you think they have like a little in-between class with like magic use, and then there's like the, you know, the whole fucking where the hell is like Mage Knights? Like, I feel like that should be in there somewhere. Let's see, Felix Annie. Okay.
That looks appetizing.
Ooh, I...
Yo, can we have DLC turn off some of the gender lock classes? Thanks. That'd be great. Even though Dark Seal classes are actually kind of bad, I still kind of just want them to exist.
This is delicious!
Eating delicious food really takes my worries away.
You have to do chores around the house for a few minutes and come back and start exploring. Yeah, the downtime is immense when it comes to exploring. Especially if you like save everybody post time skipping. You just want to see all of the conversations. Like this is actually kind of slow.
You seem to dine with company often, unlike me.
That looks
I think saving everyone was a fine idea for an offline, but this was just a stream test after all. Or at least we've gone pretty far into like saving people. Let's see, who else we want to see. Yeah, this is my second full playthrough, so it's pretty draining on me. I was gonna do Ingrid Ash. Yeah, it was. Okay.
I appreciate any good meal.
This looks delicious.
Yo, Ingrid is fucking pretty. I'm only throwing these out for support building. Who I want to see? Okay, Hanneman and I already used the Scythia. Never mind. Let's do Mercy and You know, it's nah.
This is my absolute favorite.
Captain Gerald and I used to enjoy meals together just like this.
Long hair is best hair. And that's why pre-time skip mercy is the best.
Yeah, you just get it, Professor.
This is a wonderful dish.
You know what? I haven't read it, but it's kind of funny if you do Mel Byleth and Alois. You think it's a gay option, but it ends up being kind of the S support is so stupid. I have to actually look at. I gotta look it up. It's pretty funny though. But it's kind of sad because like all of the Yuri ships in this game are like so good, but all of the Yaoi ones are kind of blah. So I kind of feel bad for the Fujos on that one. You don't like Mercy's voice?
Ooh,
I love it.
This is my favorite.
This is my favorite.
Okay. Like, I like Mercy's voice, but I also think it's on the wrong character. But the voice itself is fine. Also, how is Claude not gay for Mel Byleth? I don't know. You would think. You really would think. But they gave, like, all of the Yuri pairings. They're all on Black Eagles, right? But they really cut it. They really cut down, like, the potential yaoi ships. It's like, I'm not even one for yaoi ships, but it's like, I feel like they missed a lot of opportunities.
Singing's so much fun. Everyone should enjoy themselves while they're doing it.
I hope this song reaches the goddess's ears.
God, finally. We're almost done. Let me just hit up the marketplace. Let's see if I remember correctly. Blue Lions has one yaoi ship, and that's between Dimitri and Deru. And I think that's it. But I think it was like Felix and Ferdinand, or Felix and Sylvain. It's Felix and Sylvain, one of those. I think that one's also a yaoi ship. Oh shit, I have another support too.
Hello there.
Hey,
Hey there.
Oh nice, they refilled all my weapons. Everyone says Claude's definitely bi. Like, at first, I didn't see it until, like, the story started going through, and I was like, when you see how he is with, like, with the professor or whatever, it's like, yeah, you know what? This would actually make a really nice yaoi ship. Like, not even my thing, but you know what? I feel like y'all deserve that. Yo, can we get like some resources? What is this on? Casper? I don't even use Casper, never mind. Alright. Go Edge Plus. Hold on.
Come back anytime. Hello there. This one, yes?
Okay.
This one, yes? This one, yes? I think. Return soon, please. Hey there. Is this it? There you go.
Alright, Wood Out Plus from girl Petra. And I'm out of money.
Anytime.
I'm talking to that random NPC because it's just gonna trigger my OCD if I don't. Oof, frame drops. Yikes.
Hello. The north side of the Great Bridge of Murden is in the territory of Acheron of the Alliance. He's known as the Weathervane. He's a notoriously flippant man. A man like that doesn't have the guts to give it all for the defense of that bridge.
Professor. Apologies for bothering you so late. I just really wanted to speak with you. Thank you. You see, I've been feeling conflicted about my future. It may seem petty to worry about such things in the middle of a war like this. This isn't something I open up about with many people. Feeling such a sense of inner turmoil while a war rages on and others are fighting.
Look, I'm just
with all they
saying,
have. Well,
hot take real quick.
it feels a little
If you're looking for representation, maybe not pick Niles.
I've wanted to be a knight ever since
Yeah,
I was a
maybe
small
not.
child. Not
We'll
just
get him
anyone,
next time.
like one you might find
Besides, we have
serving
three,
in the
we have
castle
3 houses
guard,
now.
but a
I think we
true
got some
knight,
good stuff this
one
time.
serving a master. However, my father has always had different plans for me. He wants
Also,
me
y'all
to
had
live
Soleil,
for the benefit
sorta,
of the Galatea
mostly.
family.
Well, the localization kind of fucked that up, but y'all kind of did have Soleil, I guess.
To find my father feels wrong. I've seen how he struggled over the years.
No sequels, just DLC.
Has always been far greater
I feel
than
like
any I've had
throwing in extra supports for
While
DLC
he fed me
and then
extravagant
just throwing in
meals,
extra characters for DLC.
on
I think that'd be a
meager
really good
portions and
idea.
watered down soups. He never once complained. Even though
Because
he must
like
have
waiting
been
for
starving.
DLC for like
Knowing his
extra stuff like that, I think it's a good
I've never been
idea.
able to tell
Although I
any
think
of
for
my dream of
Claude, it
becoming
should
a
have just been
knight.
in the base game.
Although ultimately, I find myself betraying his wishes. Now that I've parted ways with my father, there is nothing to stop me from pursuing my dream. But even if I do become a knight, I feel an unease deep within me. I fear I will never escape this guilt I carry, that I have shunned my duty as a noble. To follow both my dream and my duty? I had never considered that as an option. Perhaps there is a way. Even with the academy days long behind us, you're still a professor through and through. Always listening to others' troubles and offering up your wisdom. I really am grateful for all that you do for us, Professor. I hope you'll always be here as a guide to everyone. I know I myself would appreciate that deeply.
I feel like certain supports that should definitely happen just because of like I'm trying to think of, there was one support I was thinking of, I was like, how do they not have a support together? I can't think of it right now, but there's a few where I'm like, I think they would be really good. Speaking of supports, I have a lot to run through, but I'm not gonna do them on stream. I'll be on my own time. You know who should have a support together? I think your boy Ferdinand and Sylvain should have a support together. Like, that shit would be fun. Like, that one and like Sylvain and Lorenz. Like, I think that would make a really fun support chain. Like, I hope that would happen. Like, I'd love to see something like that in DLC. Or like the Ferdinand, or like, yeah. Why did I say so? Yeah, Sylvain and Lawrence, and then like Ferdinand and Lawrence. I think both of those would be like kind of amazing to see. Alright, we're finally done. That was a lot of downtime. Shit. Alright. What's your next class? Warlock, eh? Warlock it is.
I've passed, have I?
You know what? I hope there's some DLC revolving around Monica. Because I feel like even with this path, she does nothing. She did nothing. And it's like it kind of sucks. But then again, Monica as a whole just felt kind of blah. Like, I want some stuff from Jaritza too. Like, Jaritza, not like Death Knight Jaritza. Do people actually like Kronya? I mean, her design is cool, but where am I? God, like, it's crazy. Like, Kronya lasted like 10 seconds in game. When, like, in Heroes, they kind of hyped her up for a second, and then you come to the game expecting Kronya to be kind of cool, and then she just dies real quick like a wet fart. It's like, all right. Let's see, what time is it? I think I can clear this mission in 30 minutes. After that, we're gonna call it a day.
The newly crowned king of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, Dimitri, has declared fealty to the Church of Seros and is raising an army in preparation for all-out war with the Empire. As leader of the Alliance, Claude maintains a facade of neutrality amidst infighting between those who support and those who oppose the Empire. Meanwhile, the Black Eagle Strike Force plans to capture Alliance territory before Edelgard takes the war to the Kingdom and the Church of Seros. With sights set on capturing Deirdre at the center of House Regan's territory, she leads a march across the Great Bridge of Myrddin to establish a bridgehead.
We're about to commence our attack on the Great Bridge of Myrddin. But first, allow me a moment of your time. It is something that I can only ask of you. Listen well. It concerns Lady Edelgard's uncle, the regent of the Empire, Lord Arundel. Although he is currently cooperating with Her Majesty, he maintains his own sizable military troops. It seems to me that his plans differ from our own. I assume you recall a certain group's scheming from 5 years ago? Solon and Kronya. They both served Lord Arundel. Professor, I understand how you must be feeling, considering what they did to your father.
Hello.
I know it must be foul to even consider cooperating with their kind. However, their power is essential for us at present. Edelgard also strongly opposed the idea at first. Our enemy is the Church of Seros itself. It cannot be toppled with the Empire's might alone. Those working under Lord Arundel are extremely hostile toward the Church. And the enemy of our enemy is... well, I think you sufficiently understand by now. Until all of Fodlan is united, it is a necessary evil. As for how we deal with them afterward, time will tell. Regardless, Her Majesty and I wish to join our power with yours. You should know that in her heart, Her Majesty regards that group as enemies of herself and her family. They used her father, the former emperor, as a puppet, and murdered her siblings with their vile experimentation. I believe Her Majesty may have told you some of this herself. That is why this was a very painful decision for her to make. I will do all I can to ensure her suffering is not in vain. And I hope I can count on you to do the same. As for all I have told you, please keep it in mind as we march forward. More importantly, I implore you to fight as best you can for Edelgard. From the bottom of my heart, I beg this of you.
Yay, it's almost time to finally start a mission. You know what? People like the meme on Hubert, but I think he's alright. He's definitely the type of person to be like, yo, do this for me so I can see Lady Edelgard's feet. Alright. Where are we going? Not that one, or that one, or that one. So, let's see. Aniash, this one, and then well, I have ingredients I can go. I'll use Felix. Honestly, I only use these adjutants for like support combos. I don't even like use them as actual adjutants for real. So let's give Felix like who should I use? Would be kind of cool. Fuck, I don't know. You know who I'm surprised doesn't have a support with each other? Bernie and Marianne. I feel like that should be a thing. Oh, now I remember what I was doing. Alright, I can't do that. But I was gonna do Shamir Raphael. Alright, let's get this going.
We'll be capturing the Great Bridge of Myrden, a key strategic location of the Leicester Alliance. Claude will surely be sending reinforcements, so we must prevail before they arrive.
Our opponent is Judith, the so-called hero of Daphnel. We can handle her, so long as we don't get careless.
The boy said to run if I was in danger, but I could never do that. I'll hold out until reinforcements arrive.
Zooming out.
At your service.
A great.
Thank you. Let's make this quick.
Alright, who gets to die first?
I'm your girl.
Hell yeah. Uh-oh.
For the Empire.
God damn it. Why are you like this?
Ready when you are.
I should probably put Ingrid back on her Pegasus.
Prepare yourself. My duty is your death. Your
I like Part
spirit
2's
is
music,
admirable.
but honestly, tearing through heaven is just too good to like
What's
not
my
have.
strategy?
Here is something to believe in.
Another victory. I'll use this power for the greater good.
No time for accolades.
I've got no time for mercy.
Can't afford to lose.
I forgot you guys were over here.
I'll cut through.
I will prevail.
Let's clean up.
I do this for all of us.
Ah, thanks.
I'll cut a bloody path.
I love how they're all piling on Edelgard. Ah, come on. Hubert. This better not miss.
Marvel at our strategy.
Alright, there we
Do you
go.
think I'd let you go?
Hey, look, it's Ubage. What's up, Ubage? Yo, Hubert probably about to die.
Let's try something.
Let's see who dies first, honestly.
One to remember.
Nobody actually died. Interesting.
I will not die yet.
Ugh. This is golden deer all over again. Poor girl cannot get a mad growth.
For the fate of Foden. My ambitions are within reach. Well done.
Honestly, my Hubert has been getting some really poor level ups too. Does Judith move or no? Judith does not move. Alright. Yeah, I'm just gonna drop her up here then.
It won't be in vain. Your spirit is admirable.
Wait, I can move further. I see the bow. Probably good. I have Petra and Felix in the same spot, but I feel like I should have did something else with that.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, I'll take the hit.
Acknowledged.
I think anybody can wiggle it. It's just, you know. You know what? I'm surprised she didn't get quadded. That's fine.
Pathetic.
Yeah, I think she can. But why would you do that, though?
Boring.
Actually, you know what? I just remember this video I saw where Edelgard gets quadded with like a triple 13 crit by that archer. I just thought of that video just now. And Felix is just going sicko mode right now. Is he gonna crit again? Yes, he is.
One to remember. Strength never betrays.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Judith. We're the reinforcements.
Why do I have to put up with orders from that false leader?
Enemy reinforcements. We didn't finish in time. Don't let them secure the bullets.
Yes, the one with fucking Giorno's theme. God, that video had me rolling. Alright, these assholes decided to show up out of nowhere. I'll let Shamir get some free kills. Or I could ignore him. Actually, let me take Petra down there. Felix can handle that side by himself.
With all of my might. Each battle a victory.
There we go.
No matter what, I will not misplace my heart.
Ah, well, at least she got speed. Alright, I see the other two archers are back there too, so... Wait, fuck, hold on. Will it kill Bernie? It'll almost kill her. I think between both of them, they'll probably kill Bernie though. So how's Shamir block? Fine. Miss a 45 crit, why don't you? Alright. How's this side doing?
Tread carefully. The only possible outcome.
Hubert can't reach anyone, so let's just have him heal.
Great.
Free kill for Ingrid. Somehow not a free kill for Ingrid.
It is done. Onward.
I'll make up for this setback.
Swordmaster. But I'm using a lance. Thinking about it now, is there really any good like infantry like lance that's kind of in the same vein as Swordmaster and shit? Not really, huh?
You're done.
What's next? Just like that.
Grapplers, War Masters. Yeah, but they're not like lance focused, so it's kind of not the same for real. But I get what you mean. Better not waste my woe down. Ingrid does in fact look sexy. Yo, I can still? There's no point in stealing.
Allow me to demonstrate.
It looks like I'm done for. Claude, I'm sorry.
Spoilers, but even on Gundyr route, you can't play with Ingrid. You can't play Judith. Infinite sadness.
Alliance soldiers, Judith has fallen. Further conflict is futile. If you surrender, your lives will be spared. Lay down your weapons immediately.
Yo, that was super fucking short. Like, you can literally just warp to... You can literally warp to her and just blow her up in one hit. That's... On LTC, that's like a one-turn map. That's kind of funny. I feel like these post-time skip generals should become playable for DLC.
You have all fought well.
I think it'd be kind of fun.
With this victory, we now have a foothold in the Alliance. The Imperial
But yeah,
Army
that
will
was short
cross
as
the Eremid
fuck.
River and push the front lines forward. The fight will continue. But do not allow that to stop you from taking pride in our hard-won victory.
Ah, this should put a stop to one of Edelgard's choice phrases. Well done, Professor. I believe it was, if only the Professor were here, we could forge ahead and change the tides of this war.
Ferdinand, it is not necessary to tell the Professor such things.
We're not the only ones benefiting. The whole Imperial Army is stronger now.
Yes, it seems the Empire finally has both of its legs to stand on. Don't you agree?
You make it sound as though I can't run the Empire on my own. Perhaps it's more apt to say that the Pegasus has recovered its home.
Judith of Daphne. What a magnificent warrior. I'm happy to have the Professor back just like old times, but I don't think I'll ever get used
Say
to
what you
this
will,
cruel
but
exchange of lives.
even though it's like a little bit on the short side, I'm kind of glad
We
every
must keep
single
fighting.
map isn't
The
just
fighting
rope
has
the
been
enemy.
continuing for 5
Cause
years.
that's
But now I
if
am again
if that's like
witnessing the
literally every
Professor's
map, it's
power.
boring as fuck. So
fighting.
having like commander kill maps are
Professor here.
nice.
Maybe it's slightly less terrible? But everyone
Oh, but you know what this game really lacks? Like some defend
the
turns.
only one complaining?
There's one paralog with like where like Rey is an NPC though. Like I really like that one. Although it had Fog of War, so it wasn't as fun.
Do you not feel the same?
But it was
Hubert?
like a defend the
Come now,
map.
be honest with yourself.
And that one was really fun.
Now, we must take advantage of the situation and blaze ahead. Our path is still a long one.
even though it's basically the same as defeating the commander, I do like C's maps.
Part 2. Crimson Flower. Guardian Moon. The Master Tactician. Having crushed the Alliance's army and captured the Great Bridge of Myrden, the Imperial Army prepares to attack Deirdre, the Alliance's base of operations.
Thanks for your help out there. Battles tend to go smoother with you around. I think you did most of the heavy lifting. It may be unwise to think this way on the battlefield, but I feel I can trust your commands without question. Don't we all? But judging by the results of our recent battle,
I actually do kind of like the aggressive approach for the maps, but I'm such a passive player, it kind of gets to me because it's like I'm just kind of playing. Like I'm not like trying to be like super hard on it.
No need. I'm glad you trust me to get the job done. Still, I knew you were doing it on purpose. You're in a very important position now that you're leader of the Imperial Army. Funny to think you used
I'm
to
kind of a
teach
turtle
at the
player
Officers
though,
Academy.
so it's like
Your old
I don't
students
mind
still
those
call you
kinds of
professor.
maps, but I do kind of
It's no
prefer
title for the commander of an army.
I kind of prefer what we got this time around.
You'll always be their professor, huh? You sure are an interesting one. My people lost the war, and I was left to wander Fodlan alone. But I guess meeting you was my prize. You look confused. Did you not know any of this? I was living in my homeland of Dagda, up until the Imperial Army destroyed it 10 years ago. But being a mercenary, I have no real allegiance. That's why I'm working here now. Don't worry, though. I don't plan to turn on you.
Professor, what is your opinion of Claude? I can't help but wonder what sort of impression he made on you. That is inarguable, and his schemes are still going strong. With them, he's managed to keep the Leicester Alliance from the Empire's grasp. Since the beginning, territories within the Alliance have been split between those who support the Empire and those who oppose it. Claude has been acting as an intermediary between the two, essentially keeping the Alliance pacified. As both sides are of equal strength, he's created a situation which they've all agreed to avoid fighting each other and causing undue bloodshed. By carrying on as though the Alliance is united, he's minimized the Empire's influence there.
It's quite impressive how well his bold scheme has worked out. However, he is walking on thin ice. One wrong move and the Alliance will shatter. Speaking of Claude, Your Majesty, we should not delay in our invasion of the Alliance. It would seem that Claude has some fresh scheme up his sleeve, to no one's surprise.
Is that so?
Yes. The people of Deirdre have suddenly found it difficult to leave or enter the city. Do you not think we should take
Deirdre, since it's... However, now that we have control of they can no longer...
Honestly, for my Black Eagles route, I've been playing a lot more aggressive than I normally do.
One thing, Professor. But see to it that you do not underestimate Claude. The leader of the Alliance has had many things said about him.
I've also kind of lost my patience for the story. I hope nobody cares. I do have 4 minutes though. Ingrid.
Thank you.
Alright. I finished with 3 minutes to spare. So, I guess everything went alright. Exploring? Nah, that's off camera. Forget that. When y'all catch me tomorrow, we're gonna be on the next mission. But alright, so I'm gonna stop for now. I have to finish tomorrow's video. And then after that, I guess I can get something to eat. So hope y'all was cool with me sticking around with me for a bit. So I'm gonna catch y'all another time, alright? Peace out.